Yo, what's good YouTube? It's your boy Resus coming at y'all with another video. But before I start this video, make sure y'all hit a like on this video, subscribe to the Different Gang, and yeah, let's get into it. So this video is about who I think is the MVP of the NBA this year. In my opinion, man, it's been really close. It's been a two horse race between, I would say, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. But if I had to choose one, I would give it to Joel Embiid, and here's why. Now, I know y'all gonna say, what? Joel Embiid's been injured and all that? Bro, first, let me give you my first reason. So, bro, Joel Embiid, bro, has been a premier star in this league for about, I would say, I started noticing him like 2016. My brother actually put me up on him. He was like, dude, this is gonna be the best big man in the league, like, up and coming. But I was like, I mean, he's all right, but he really improved like the 2016-17 season. Like, he was just a monster. So, but this season by far is his best, and I'm going to tell you why. So, right now, my first reason why he's MVP is because, one, he's averaging 30 points per game, bro. That, like, for a big man, I haven't seen that in a very, very long time. Like, I'm starting to think the last time I seen that was probably, I think, Shaquille O'Neal. I think Shaq. I could be wrong. Maybe. I mean, if you want to include like power forwards, like I'm not even sure Tim Duncan has done that. But I could be wrong. I'm not sure on my stats. But definitely, like, bro, for big man like center, Joel Embiid is averaging 30 points per game, bro. Like, that is so crazy to me. Like, and he's like doing it with ease. Like, he's just, the way he's scoring is just. But I'm telling you, he's making the game so simple for him this year, bro. Like. Joel Embiid, like, if you a Sixers fan, you already know this, but if you a casual, don't watch the 76ers play at all this year, bro, Joel Embiid has been official, bro. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, his scoring ability, he could score in the post, he's been scoring and getting inside in the paint. He even got a little mid-range. He got the three ball. Like, bro, any way you want it, he's been scoring. That's why it's reflecting off his stat sheets. Like, he's scoring 30 points per game. That's crazy. My next reason is his team. Well, right now the Sixers are tied, I think, with the Nets. They were originally first, but they're right now. I mean, I think they're still first though. But the Nets and the Sixers have the same record. But bro, that's crazy to me because think about it, the Nets have Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant. Now, I know KD ain't been really playing this year, but still, like, that's a crazy team. And they added Blake Griffin and LaMarcus Aldridge. Bro, the Nets is going to be a tough outing, but that's besides the point. I'm going to keep it on Embiid right now. The Sixers have been playing really well, and I believe it has a lot to do with Joel Embiid, bro. Joel Embiid has been, carrying that team. I know they got Ben Simmons, but Joel Embiid has been carrying the load, throughout those whole games. If you're watching, he's closing the games. Like, if it's a tight game, you know who the ball's going to, but he's still coming through. Like, that's a very hard task. Like, and he is the leader of that team, bro. Joel Embiid has been, he's been consistent throughout this whole season, in my opinion. Like, he's scoring, like, he's putting up these good numbers with wins. Like, it's translating to wins, bro. Like, I don't know. People might say, "Oh, Doc is the coach," so that might be. That could be a reason. I'm not gonna doubt it, but Joel Embiid has really stepped up his game this year. So, yeah, that's another reason. His team is number one in the East right now, so that's very impressive. Also, my third reason was he had a crazy game, like a classic game for me. Like, this is one of Joel Embiid's classic games. He had a 50-point game. I forget what team it was. I can't remember the exact team. But I was just watching the game. He was just torching that team. Like, he was shooting, like, crazy, a high percentage from the field. He was taking good threes. He was hitting jab sets, rip through, score, like, with ease. Like, he was just going crazy. So he has a 50. Let me just read off his numbers and points this year. He has a 50-point game. He has 4 40-point games. Like, this is just crazy. And he just returned from injury not too long ago. And he had a 35-point game the moment he returned. Like, bro, we got, like, and people were counting him. That's another reason. ESPN was just, as soon as he got hurt, they were like, oh, he's done. The MVP voting is, I forget who they were trying to put. They were trying to put, I think, Harden or LeBron or some. I was like, they're good, but bro, and let's relax. Embiid has been balling. He could still come back, which he did, and he came back with 35 on. I forget who they. I gotta start remembering these teams they be playing, bro. But I know he had 35. I remember the stat line. He had like 35 and 10. I was like, bro, Embiid is nice this year, bro. And he's always been nice, but this year his game has elevated. Like, you could tell when someone is just focused, bro, and, like, ready to hoop. Like, he came in focused this year. I don't know if that's credit to Doc or Embiid was just like, you know what, let me start taking, this for real. Like, let me start putting in some work. Because Philly is looking good, man. I'm not saying they're going to go all the way. I wouldn't say that, but Embiid is just balling right now. So yeah, his numbers that he's putting up, 50-point game. He has 4 40-point games. When was the last time you seen a big man do this? And that's the thing. Since it's like a guard oriented game nowadays, there's really no big man play anymore. And bro, Embiid is bringing that back. Like him and Jokic, I'm telling you, it's been really close this year. But Embiid for me has been more impressive, in my opinion. So now let's talk another reason why. All right, so, bro, he's putting up all these big numbers, right? And people can put up these big numbers, but the key is are you efficient? Bro, let me just read you what he's shooting from the field. So, Embiid is shooting 52% from the field, which is, I think, super, super efficient. Like, because he's not just shooting in the paint, which I'm going to go, his 3-point percentage is 39.4% from 3. And he's a big man. That's damn near better than some guards, most guards, actually, that be playing in the league. So, and he be taking a few. Like, it's not just like, oh, he shoots like one. Nah, he be shooting like 3 to 5 threes a game. And, and that's tough to guard. Like, bro, you got a big man that can play in the post. He could rip through drive. Then he got a 3-pointer. Like, what the hell? I've never seen really a big man like that. Like, that can play like that's really efficient like that. He's having a crazy year. So not only his numbers are good, but he's efficient too. That's very, very important. Because guys can put up the numbers, but you got to look at the percentages. Like, are they shooting good? That's why I always think KD is always an MVP candidate because he's so efficient. And look back to Embiid. So Embiid is efficient. So we got that. So let me read off. He's averaging 30 points per game. Okay. His team is number 1 currently in the East, tied with the Nets. He has a 50-point game, 4 40-point games. And he came back from injury and proved everyone wrong, the doubters wrong, that he wasn't going to be the same. He dropped 35 when he came back, so that was a lot. And he's shooting 52% from the field and 39% from 3-point range. That might drop, but still, that's really good right now. And my last big thing is that he's doing it without any, besides Ben Simmons and his team. I mean, like, he has help, but I mean, like, with any superstars, how the Nets and the Lakers got superstars like AD and LeBron. Embiid don't really have that. I mean, Ben Simmons is okay, but he's not, I would say, like, top tier superstar. Like, he's not that. Embiid, everyone knows Embiid is the star of that team or the leader of that team. So that's another reason he's kind of doing it on a nightly basis, kind of by himself. Like, it's not like Harden. It's not like Ben Simmons and Embiid. It's like, no, it's Embiid. Embiid is going crazy. Like, not to discredit anyone else, because Tobias Harris is doing good also this year. That whole team is vibing, but I think it's due to Embiid running the show and controlling the pace. But anyways, that's my opinion on who I think MVP is of the league. Make sure you drop a like I said, subscribe to the Different Gang. Plenty more videos coming up soon, so stay in tune. And I'm out. Peace.